So it's a new year, and the last year ended with a pretty bad note for me. Yay! Of course it would. Of course it would, just to wrap things up nicely for me. Because our house was almost burgled. Yay. Hey guys, Blazie here. Welcome to this little vlog video thing. I don't know what this is. So yeah, someone tried to break into our house while I was home. While I was home, someone tried to break into our house, and it was not a nice night. It was not a nice night because basically, during the night, it was like around midnight. It was around midnight this happened, and I was kind of still up playing games or whatever. And my housemate was at home. That's the key thing here. Is my housemate was at home, but I could hear some noises happening. I could hear a couple of little noises here and there, which to me, I was just like, okay, my housemate is home now. My housemate's coming home. And so I kind of, paused things and just kind of listened, and I could kind of hear a little bit of rattling and just the occasional noises kind of happening. And yeah, that's all I kind of figured. But the noises were kind of weird as well. Things were kind of off. So I kind of, I don't know, they kind of stopped as well. So I went back to playing, excuse me, I kind of went back to playing games. And eventually the noises started happening again. And so, I stopped and kind of paused and listened. And could hear just something, I could hear something happening. So I finally decided, all right, let's go talk to my housemate. So I got up, got out of my chair, went to the door, kind of slowly opened it and kind of called out, hello, hello. But it was completely dark and yeah, got no answer. So now that's when I started to think, something's weird. So I grabbed my phone with my flashlight, and I went down. I did turn the hallway light on, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. To just walk around with just a flashlight in dark when the hallway light is literally right next to my room. It'd be really stupid of me not to turn that on. I looked at each room down the little hallway we have there until getting to the living room. Where I slowly flashed my light in, and I saw the Christmas tree had fell down. It's like, oh, god damn it. Like, that's not the first time it's happened. It's not the first time it's happened. It generally has from the wind. So it's like, okay, god damn it, that just fell down again. God damn it. That's all it was. So I turned the light on, went over to it, and then I went to kind of look at, like, how windy it was outside. And so I kind of put my hands down on the windowsill and kind of looked my head out. Wait, where's the fly screen? I don't know. I think fly screens are a thing every country has. I know they're big in Australia. We always need fly screens. So aka a protective screen over the top of the window. But yeah, I could poke my head out. Something's off. Something's wrong. Why can I poke my head out? Where's the fly screen? And then I started to kind of panic and think, was there a fly screen here? Because I know, like, we have one in the garage. We just have a fly screen there, but I think it's, like, from my window. My window, the fly screen is just, there's no, like, frame for it. It's just the fly screen kind of slapped on with sticky tape and everything. It's really bad. But, yeah, like, we have one out there, and so I'm like, I started to really start to panic here. Why is the fly screen missing? Was there a fly screen? I'm pretty sure there was. What's happening here? And so I went outside with the flashlight on my phone and kind of looked around a little bit. Looked through all the grass and all that to see if like the fly screen had flew off because of the wind. It was only slightly windy. It wasn't all that windy that day, but it was still windy enough to be like, like maybe it just kind of came off in the wind. It's a possibility. With like, and then yeah, again the Christmas tree has fallen down before, so whatever. But yeah, there was nothing in sight. And so that's when I started to realize, oh, maybe someone tried to break in and knocked over the Christmas tree. So I went back inside, grabbed a kitchen knife, and then started to panic. Oh no, someone's still in the house. Someone is in this house. Someone tried to break in, knocked over the Christmas tree, and probably hid somewhere. And yeah, that's when things turned and just did not. It wasn't a nice night. Because then I slowly went through each room individually, while shaking and scared, with, holding a kitchen knife. And each room I would go into, I would kind of stab around the corners and all that, because just in case someone was hiding there. And if I stab someone, that's their own fault. And so I would walk around, stab each corner, and just, yep, and even in my room, I was starting panicking. I know they might have ran up into the hallways while I was outside, and ran up into one of the bedrooms, and so I was panicking about all that, going through each room, and checking. And then we do have an attic basement-y thing. It's really hard to get to, but even then I was maybe they somehow went up there. So, every noise I heard up there, there's normally always there's always creaking happening up there. It's an old house, but it's always just oh no, he might have got it up there. And so eventually I kind of went and sat down in the living room, holding a knife in one hand, phone in the other, and I called up my housemate and basically asked, "Did we? Is there a fly screen missing on this window? Is there a fly screen missing or not?" Which, yeah, luckily they were still. Well, I think they had gone to sleep at that point at whatever house they were at, because they weren't coming home that night. They were staying at someone else's place. So I, called them up and this was around 12:30 at this point or something like that. I called them up, asked about if the fly screen was missing or not, and they couldn't really figure it out either if it was or not, because then they mentioned we have one in the garage, so maybe, and so we were both kind of just confused and just the tree has fallen down before, sure. Yeah, basically I spent the rest of the night completely panicking. I slept with that knife in my room, and I blocked up the room with all my shirts and all that stuff, and just blocked up the door, that's the word. Blocked up the door with all my shirts and stuff so no one could get in or anything like that, and just I just played Power Wash Simulator. I played Power Wash Simulator until 2 o'clock at night, and just that was my just way to kind of de-stress, I guess. But I didn't come out of that room not to go to the toilet or anything. It's no, I can't, I'm not going to, I'm not going to, I blocked it up, I'm not going out there. Which luckily I didn't need the toilet, thank God. But and so then the next day, I was scared to go out of my room. I did not like going into the living room and looking and checking all that, and we checked all the rooms with my little knife. Well, it's not a little knife, but with my knife. And it was scary just getting up in the morning. And then I had to leave, I was going to go then meet my housemate in the city, or just somewhere. I was going to go meet up with my housemate afterwards. And so I eventually got the courage to leave the house. And across the street is this little pathway with all these trees and all that. It's really nice. All kinds of birds all over that place, always. I went across the street, and I saw a screwdriver. There was a screwdriver there. Which, why is there a screwdriver here? That's odd. I don't think I've seen that before. Now, we got the little pathway, and then over that is there's a big fence there. Over that is warehouses. There's a whole bunch of warehouses over there. So there's constant noises and workers always working there all throughout the night and such. So I figured it could just be one of theirs. I came across here. even on that day, or one of you, one. I have a really bad memory. It's either that day or another day. Saw someone come out and to take a piss in the bushes over there. So it could have been just one of those workers who accidentally dropped that. We have gardeners who come up and down the little pathway there to clean up all the trees and all that. They could have dropped it. So it wasn't the most unusual thing until I walked just a tiny bit further and found the fly screen. And using my detective senses, screwdriver, fly screen, screwdriver, fly screen, connect the two with the house that's missing a fly screen. Huh. Pick up fly screen, go back to house, click it into place. Huh. This matches. This is our fly screen. Huh. Yeah, I'm very 100%, okay, 99.9% certain someone tried breaking into our house. But it's so weird, and which is part of why I want to talk about also, because something happened and, YouTube content. But yeah, it's so weird. Why did they leave a screwdriver? Which, yeah, there is like a big dent in it where it looks like they tried to jam the screwdriver, kind of break it kind of off, and yeah, so that's what I think probably happened. But why did they leave the screwdriver? And then why did they take the fly screen? Like it's too heavy to be blown around by the wind, and we do have like a kind of sort of gate thing, so it would have probably knocked into that and kind of stayed there at least. But apparently he kind of took they kind of took the fly screen with him for a little bit and then dropped it out in the park. Itchy. In the little pathway. Why? That's so weird and bizarre. Like, the only thing I could think about is they broke it off, which is what all the weird noises was them breaking it off and all that. And then they tried climbing in, knocked over the Christmas tree, and freaked out and whacked. But then they kind of panicked and kind of just took the fly screen with them and just were already kind of holding it when they were trying to break in. And then they ran with it, basically, and then were like, oh, fuck, I don't need that, and just dropped it and ran off. It's so bizarre because, yeah, it was just very, very obvious detective kind of moment of screwdriver, fly screen. But, yeah, it was terrifying. Was not a nice night. Was not nice. I've never really experienced anything like that before, and it's left me pretty shaken up. I don't like being in the living room. I don't like looking at the living room because I keep on looking in to make sure, nothing's happened. When it becomes nighttime, every sound scares me. I don't like nighttime. I do keep my window open during the night for one, just wind, because it's Australia, it gets hot here, at least during the night, bring in the cool wind. But I keep it open just in case now, especially now, in case there are any noises. We've closed up the gate is always closed now. We've put a light thing, so it'll flash a light on, and I should very much see that from my room. But then any little light I see, I also kind of panic about, and just, yeah. I don't want to leave the house by itself, especially. I'm not going to go out on New Year's because New Year's, people will be drunk, people will be trying to break into people's places that are empty and clearly not partying, partying, yeah. So I don't want to leave and just, yeah, no, it wasn't nice. It's that feeling of needing to walk around with a knife and just protect your house or just protect yourself, most importantly. Because that's it. They tried breaking in while I was home. While I was home. So I don't. It's really messed with me. It's really messed with me. I've not been doing well. I'm gonna have a fun time telling the story to my therapist. That's for sure. We were working on other things, but now this thing has happened. Like, she's always telling me to get out of the house, go do things, go for walk, go do this, and now I'm just like, yeah, I'm too scared to leave my house now. Yay! Also, like, I love how at one point I was kind of sitting there and I was just like, holding my knife. And I'm like, please, like, if anyone's here, please just show yourself. Please just show yourself and get out. I won't say anything. I won't do anything. Please just leave. And then I was just like, I'm not afraid to stab someone. I'm not afraid to stab someone. While doing that voice, while doing, I'm not afraid to stab someone. Like, clearly shaking and just, holding a knife and all that. Not to mention, I am kind of gay. In terms of, like, what I'm wearing now is pretty much what I was wearing. And, being a gay dude in that kind of situation is very interesting, because here I am, just like this. Just like this, just like, with my knife and just, like, is this kind of scary? Are you gonna be scared of this? I mean, at the same time, would you fuck with this? In many ways, haha. But yeah, just like, just like this, and just go away. I'm not afraid to stab you. it's yeah. being gay, it's been interesting in those kind of situations, because it's just like, yeah, here I am, just all colourful and just love hearts and all that kind of stuff, and just, I'm not afraid to stab you. I will. Which is also the thing, I guess, is that I was kind of preparing myself to get into a fight and to maybe stab someone, I guess. And it's not nice to think about that kind of stuff and just, but now I feel like a panic attack coming on. Yeah, so that was my end of the year. Yay. I mean, as of recording this, it is before New Year's, so yeah, that's what I've talked about. I'm not going to New Year's because it's not technically New Year's yet, but this happened on Boxing Day. So yeah, the day after Christmas. So yeah, yay, that was my Christmas event, I guess, basically. I'm gonna cry. So this has gone on for too long. Yeah, so that's the end of the year for me. So yay. Let's see what happens in the new year, huh? Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like, subscribe to our channel, because I love you if you do. Hit that bell icon, and VitoFox says, be who you want to be. Don't be a thief, though. Don't break into people's homes. Could you leave them shaken up like me? I'm not doing well. Follow me over on Twitter. Follow me on Blue Sky. All links down below. Feel free to donate to me on PayPal or anything like that down below as well. Yeah. Alright. Bye for now.